My daughter, write these words down. For those of you who are called by my name, are you sure? Are you really sure? Do you examine yourselves daily and come before me? Do you seek my face and ask for guidance? Have you removed sin from your life and resisted temptation? For those who are truly of me, who walk with me, no longer walk in the flesh but in the Spirit. The old man has died and been put away. How can you say my commands are written in your hearts when you are still in disobedience to them? I have stated over and over again that obedience is better than sacrifice. I have given you many verses that to love me, one must obey my commands. Many of those who are called by my name are knee-deep in Babylon. You walk in the way of Rome. You believe all you need is me in your heart, so that it justifies you from having to actually live by my commands. I have not changed, but you have changed my words to suit how you wish to live. Did I die for you, so you could dishonor me? You mock those who obey me, as I obeyed my Father, claiming they are in error or sent by the devil. As you falsely accuse those who obey, as I obeyed my Father, you are pouring coals of fire upon your own heads. My obedience was unto death, and those who follow and obey me are obedient, because they truly love me. They do not change me into the image of the false Jesus, as so many of you do. I am his Lord of the Sabbath. I was there at creation, and I ordained it from the beginning. To say you no longer need to honor it is to say I abolished myself as Lord of the Sabbath. Children, do you ever realize you are calling me a liar? Did I not keep it? I established it as a law for all mankind. My commandments were put in place for all to obey and live by. Satan is an impostor, is he not? His day he put forth through his servants. So which day do most worship on? It is not of me. Have I not shown you the truth of this already? I exposed Rome to you. I have shown you through various forms of media that Rome changed my day. So why are you still in Rome then? My children, you say Sabbath rest is every day. Did I rest in my Father every day, and then not keep his day holy and set apart? Do not think just because you read my word or hear from me that you can dishonor it and not keep it. You cannot be lukewarm with me. You cannot say you live by my commands and then worship Satan on his day. Verily I say to you, if you live by my Spirit, you would obey all my commands, because my Spirit will show you all truth, and you would no longer wish to take part in anything that is of Satan and Babylon. I use whomever I choose that are willing vessels, but that does not mean that they are not in the lukewarm state still, and locked in bondage to mankind's doctrines and traditions. I will be refining this in the fire, and they will be tested and tried. All will be tested and tried who are on the earth, so that many may be saved. How many of you will endure till the end? For I must chasten those whom I love. I am sovereign of sovereigns, and I am about to remove all that is not of me. All must be removed and purged, in order for everything to be set back in place as it was before Rome changed dates and times. Babylon is fallen, will be the cry throughout the land on that day. The harlot and her daughters will cease to exist. My reign shall be established once and for all. Churchianity will no longer be. All tribes, tongues, and nations will honor only me. I will rule with a rod of iron. They will all follow my appointed times, my feasts. The ancient paths will be restored. Children, all false gods are about to come down. Idols I abhor. There is only one God, one Elohim. Thou shalt no longer have other gods before me. You must remove yourselves from this false Jesus worship and repent of it. It is idolatry. I am accessible to all those who truly wish to lay down their pride, thinking I changed everything in the new covenant. By my death, I made a way for you to enter in, but this did not by any means void out my moral laws, my 10 commandments. I crushed the law of sin and death, because I love you all that much. As I kept my Father's commands, you are instructed to do so also. Without my commands, you would not know what sin against me was. Sin is and has always been transgression of the law. Without sin, there would be no need for law. So, has sin ceased? No, my children all have sinned, and it is because of the law that you know you have sinned against me. Obedience is paramount to me. I love those who obey me out of the love from their hearts, for I read the hearts of men. I know which will return to my ways, and which will not. I am calling again to come out of Babylon, or you will fall like Babylon. Why do you love your traditions more than me? Have I not proven my love for you? The better way I made for you was that I demonstrated how you are to walk and how you are to obey. This is the better way. I am the King of Kings, yet I shed many tears over you. I intercede on your behalf. I have called and called, knocked and knocked, and you refuse to return. Very few listen to me. Very few walk as I walked, or desire to. Very few love me, yet many profess they do. Children, if you love me, show me and obey me. That is all I ask. Is it too much for you to do? When you give up man-made traditions for me, will you throw down your idol worship and return to me? Would you die for me? When I say you die for me, you give up all and start as a child. Are you willing? Will you die for my name's sake? Will you stand with me or go against me till your dying breath? You cannot be friends with the world and friends with me. I am not of this world, and you must come out of this world to be mine. Re-examine your hearts. Stop following the ways of man-made doctrines. Believe me, trust me, make me your true love, your first love. Pray you are found worthy on Judgment Day to enter in. Pray for your brothers and sisters. Pray for your families. Pray for peace in Jerusalem. Pray without ceasing. Pray for the lost, the bound, and the afflicted. As I pray, you should also pray. What more can I say to you, children? If you choose to continue to defy me, deny me, refuse me, then you make your own bed in hell. There is only heaven and hell. No other choices do you have. Which will it be? Home with me, or home to the father of lies? I do not mince words. I do not change. You will never change me to adapt to your sinful lifestyles. I am holy. I am greatly to be praised. Repent, return, or perish. I wish none to perish, and I continue to say this to you all. I love you. My love is everlasting. Yahushua HaMashiach, the King of Kings, ruler of all nations.